Look, when people touch me, I say, don't touch me. My husband doesn't like it. I don't like it. I'm a married woman. I always tell them, say, oh, sorry, yes. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stella on DearStellaTV. Thank you so much for my subscribers. Thank you to all returning subscribers. Thank you for those who are about to subscribe. Thank you for those who like my videos and those who don't. Just the fact that you view it makes me happy. Guys, it's a new topic today, but before I go into it, cheers. You know, on this channel, before we start, we have a drink. Today, I want to talk about something a lot of married people do. Married men, married women. Topic today is involving your friends in the problems of your marriage. I want to tell you that the day you said I do, you promised yourselves that you were going to be there for each other. That is the foundation of your marriage. Now, in times of challenges, I don't know whether people don't realize that when they are married, that challenges will come. Because when challenges come, they suddenly act as if the world is coming to an end. It isn't. Conflict is a part of life. Cast your mind back to your parents, your siblings, your neighbors. They were always quarreling. There will always be challenges. It's just part of life. Those who thrive and those who succeed, the difference is that they handle conflict in the correct way. So what I want to encourage in your marriages, don't be one of those who say to a man, like a married man, don't be one of those who say to your friends, your male friends, please go and talk to my wife for me. It is not your friend that married Susan. You did. Let me tell you the truth. The truth is, challenges are supposed to help you grow. They are supposed to be they're not stumbling blocks, no, that are supposed to tear your marriage down. No. Every single challenge you encounter in your marriage and in life is to help you grow if you handle it correctly. The correct way of handling conflict is to talk to each other, listen to each other, understand each other's boundaries, understand each other's likes and dislikes. Conflicts help you achieve all that. So that you know that, oh, if my husband or my wife hates me doing this, like if she hates me talking to maybe another woman, flirting with another woman, it makes her angry, it makes her insecure, it makes her jealous. You know, you've now come to understand that this is a dislike of your wife. You should now put boundaries in place that when these females who like to flirt with you come, you put a boundary. I'm married now. My wife doesn't like that. Be respectful. They will understand. But you want to, because of your ego or pride, you want to make it look like you are in control of your wife. Your wife is not in control of you. So you try to please an external person, your friend, acquaintance, colleague, whoever it is you're flirting with. You try to please them by making them happy, by not relaying to them the boundaries that you should abide by. If you decide, okay, I don't want to tell them that my wife, doesn't like it, then you have to act in a respectful way. They touch you, say, don't touch me. Look, when people touch me, I say, don't touch me. My husband doesn't like it. I don't like it. I'm a married woman. I always tell them, say, oh, sorry, yes, don't touch me. And I say to the straight face, I don't care. Because I don't care more for you, who is not my husband, than for my husband. No, I care for my husband more. I care how he feels. I care how it will make him feel. If he sees another man touching me, that should be my primary concern. Do you understand? And If you really, really love your wife or your husband and you have 100% commitment to them, their joy and their happiness is your primary concern. So back to challenges. If you have challenges, don't go and involve your friend who is a guy to say, oh, go and help me talk to my wife. No, you don't delegate the responsibility. Now that man comes into your home, talking to your wife, he's getting closer to your wife because he is finding out what your wife likes and what she doesn't like. And then what if he whispers to her something like, oh, you know, if it was me, I wouldn't do that to you. He starts to fill her head with things like, oh, this guy would treat me better than my husband. Do you know what you're doing? You are bringing a third party into your home and destroying your own home. God bless you if you don't have a woman who has a good head on their shoulders, or you don't have a man who has a good head on his shoulders. Don't delegate. What I'm saying is, please, married people, don't delegate your responsibility to your husband or your wife, to your friends. Oh, this, my friend, especially to the friends who are single, who are not even married. Does it make sense? What are you doing? You are feeding. I know you talk about trust. Some people will say, oh, well, that means you don't trust your wife. That means you don't trust your husband. It's not about trust. It's about wisdom. You do not put blood in front of a bull. It's just common sense. Do you understand? Don't put your husband or your wife in a position that will be tempting, that will make them stray. A man who will stray. I'll be the first to admit that. A woman who will be disloyal or cheat will cheat. I agree. But don't make it easy for them. Don't put it right in front of them. And don't abdicate your responsibility. I regard that as, if you go and call your friend, a woman, married woman, will go and call her female friend and say, come and help me talk to my husband. She didn't marry your husband. You did. You are abdicating your responsibility. In my opinion, please, this is my opinion. If you have any other opinion, I welcome it. I'm saying it is better. There's a better way, like I said, to handle conflict. Another way you can handle it, instead of sending your friend who is a male to go and talk to your wife, or your friend who is a female to talk to your husband, you call, if you want them to talk to you, they should talk to you as a couple, not individually. Talk to you as a couple, help you resolve whatever issues you have and all of that. That is good. That's acceptable. Both of you are there. So he hears both sides. Rather than he hears your side, he takes your side. Then he hears the woman's side and he shifts to the woman's side. And you can even confuse them. At the end of the day, the only two people who can resolve it is if you talk to each other. And there's a third way to resolve it. Easy way. You pray. I know. Don't think I overstress it. It's because it is a tool that works for me. When I have a relationship with Jesus Christ, I have a relationship with God, and I talk to them. If my husband offends me, I talk to Jesus about it, and we resolve it quicker than if I had involved a friend or two. If anything, involving your friends can actually create even more division and tension in your marriage. God bless you, that friend takes your wife's side or your husband's side. That is a strain he has caused. You can actually lose a friendship because of that, because people are taking sides. He's taking time with my wife, he's taking time with my husband, she doesn't understand my side. And you can actually create more problems than creating a solution. So if you are ready to get married, please, if you hate conflict, it's fine. Sit down like adults, talk and listen. I know when you are angry, it's hard to listen. I know that, but you have to talk to yourself. Just sometimes I have to say, just calm down. Talk to your own self. Counsel your own self to say, you know what, I need to listen. Listen and you understand. Try to understand. Even if you don't agree, try to understand. That's it. You are not going to agree on everything. It's impossible. Just because you are married now, hey, hooray, you just do a magic wand and you just start agreeing about anything. No. You're going to butt heads. You're going to see things differently because you're from different backgrounds. Even brothers and sisters, twins, see things from different backgrounds. They have the same parents and they have the same training, yet they have different opinions. So imagine you're marrying somebody you've never known in your whole life, entirely different background, different upbringing. It's going to be totally different. So you're going to butt heads. But I've told you the ways. Talk to each other, one, listen to each other, two, try to understand. You don't have to agree. and respect boundaries, and make what your husband or your wife likes and loves a priority. What he tells you is hurtful, try not to do it. If you do it, apologize and be sorry. Do you understand? If you really love the person, you don't want to see them hurt, you don't want to see them upset. And the way you speak matters. Delivery matters. You can say something like, I don't like the way you speak to me, in an even tone, and keep it respectful. Or you can scream and raise your voice. I don't like the way you talk to me. You don't talk, and your finger pointing at your husband. That is a wrong delivery. So you are saying, I don't like it, but he's going to be telling you are rude, you're disrespectful to me. He totally forgets about what you guys are supposed to be resolving. So that's delivery matters. And talk to God about anything your husband or your wife does to you that really upsets you. And you see how quickly it will be resolved. And even if you have issues as well, your spirit will tell you, the Holy Spirit will tell, correct you as well. And then you resolve it. It will melt your husband's heart, it will melt your wife's heart, and you resolve it. It works for me. So nobody can tell me it doesn't work. It does. And don't involve yourself. If you want to involve other people in your marriage, make sure you talk to both of you at the same time, not one person, because that one just creates more tension, confusion, provides opportunity for temptation, and all sorts. Before you know it, your best friend, who is a female, is your husband's best friend instead of yours, or vice versa. So, and you don't want all of that. The whole idea is you should grow in your marriage. Conflict provides that, contrary to what you think. Conflict cements your connection, deepens your emotion, binds you together in love, because you're working your way, you're not understanding each other more. The things you fight about in year 1, you won't be fighting about it in year 10 or year 3 or year 4. You've sorted that one out. You have it a bag, and then you can resolve other things as you go along. As life throws you curveballs, you resolve it together. You also learn to have confidence in your husband or your wife. It helps you to understand them. It helps you to see what really tears them and what makes them happy. And through doing that, your marriage will be blessed. So today, I hope, if you have a contrary opinion, please let me know. But this is my own stand, that involving individuals in your marriage and saying, oh, talk to my wife, talk to my husband, it's not a good strategy for me. It's not. And I hope it works for you. Whatever you choose to do, I hope it works for you. As long as you get a solution is what matters. But these are just from my own experiences, how best to handle it. So I pray that your marriage, my marriage, and your prospective marriage, if you're single and you're listening to me today, will be blessed, and that you will know yourselves. The Lord will deepen your connection, bind you together in love and joy and peace and harmony and happiness. In Jesus' name I've prayed with thanksgiving. Guys, before I go, I want to show you the hardcover of my new book, Pope, Part of the Mafia. Look at that. I love it so much. It's nice to have a book in the hand. Her name is Sassy Quintero, and she's going to really make an impression and not be a runover, or he's not going to be, Pope Govada is not going to be able to run all over her. She's going to almost burn down his empire as he knows it. So if you get it, let me know. You can get it from Amazon. I got this hardcover from Amazon. You can get it from Amazon, or you can download the paperback too from Amazon. You can download the ebook from Amazon, Nook, Smashwords, Okada Books, iBooks, Baker and Taylor, Vivlo, by Biblioteca, Borrow Box, and all of that. Okay, guys, and share with your friends as well. Until next time, please like this video and like my videos when you watch it. Share it and subscribe, guys. And thank you to my new subscribers. Guys, follow me on TikTok. I'm on at DearStellaTV. I have more 15 seconds videos there. And follow me on Instagram. I also show my videos there at Stella Ajanoko. That's for my books. At DearStellaTV. At DearStellaTV on Instagram for TikTok videos as well. So, and on Twitter at Stella EE. All the links are below. Guys, like, share, subscribe. Until next time. Guys, this is a hardcover for my new release, Pope, Heart of the Mafia, Brutal Cousins, Book 1. This is what it looks like on the inside, and that's chapter 1, and that's the back. Guys, get this hardcover from Amazon. It's a steamy read. You'll love